Meanwhile, we're just about 2 weeks away from our latest CNBC America's Top States for Business report, and a year where massive amounts of government money are changing the competitive landscape. Our Scott Cohn is live out in Wisconsin, where they know a thing or two about big promises and heartbreak, Scott.
That's right, Kelly. We are in Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin. We're about 26 miles south of Milwaukee, at the site of what was supposed to be the eighth wonder of the world, in former President Trump's words. It was supposed to be a $10 billion electronics manufacturing plant from the Taiwanese contract manufacturer Foxconn, with 13,000 jobs in exchange for about $3 billion in state and local subsidies. It did not happen that way. They did get some of it built, but most of the space that you see behind me, Foxconn has put up for rent. And here in Mount Pleasant, they are still trying to pick up the pieces. It became clear early on that this was all for show. Foxconn quickly scaling back the plans touted by then-President Trump and Governor Scott Walker, blaming labor costs. New Governor Tony Evers would renegotiate the incentive deal, but not before the state and local governments spent hundreds of millions of dollars to buy land and build infrastructure. Local resident Kelly Gallagher, now head of the Racine County Democratic Party, says people are still angry.
Everybody felt like they were lied to, and that is such a hard thing to come back from.
They dug a hole with those golden shovels, and then they fell into it.
Last month, President Biden came here to troll Trump, announcing a $3 billion Microsoft data center on part of the Foxconn site. The chairman of the Racine County Board says with all the new infrastructure and Microsoft, all's well that ends well.
It's kind of like the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come.
Thank you, Wisconsin. Thank you. God bless you, Wisconsin.
Trump didn't bring up Foxconn when he returned to Racine last week, but his supporters don't seem to be holding it against him.
I don't think Foxconn is dead, and I think it got delayed.
For the record, Foxconn, at least as it was originally planned, is definitely dead. The company has confirmed as much. And Microsoft is not exactly a replacement. For one thing, the infrastructure here that the taxpayers paid for is wildly overbuilt. Microsoft is going to collect its own big tax break from the state for building its data center here. It will pay $50 million for the land that the taxpayers bought for Foxconn, but because Foxconn had first refusal on that land, that $50 million will go not to the taxpayers, but to Foxconn. Guys?
And how many people will this Microsoft plant supposedly employ compared with the tens of thousands, or more than 10,000, as I believe you said, that were to have been employed at the Foxconn installation?
Yeah, there were supposed to be 13,000 jobs at Foxconn. Microsoft will, they say, employ about 2,000. Foxconn at this point does have about 700 and some employees here in Wisconsin. So they are not anywhere close to where they thought they were going to be.
How did Foxconn get the land and therefore get the proceeds from the $50 million that Microsoft is going to pay, allegedly, to the county, but it goes to Foxconn? How did they get that land? Did they buy it?
That was part of the deal. The part of the subsidy that the county, the town, and the state agreed to lure Foxconn here was that they would acquire land. They acquired about 100 homes, displaced a whole bunch of families, bought this whole site that Foxconn ultimately was going to build this giant tech mecca on. But they didn't take all of the land, so Foxconn had the right of first refusal. So according to the deal, when Microsoft came in and acquired it, Foxconn got the money.
Interesting. Scott Cohn, we look forward to Best States for Business in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks very much.